Alright, out there, YouTube peeps, it is your boy D-Ball, otherwise known as Daryl, here at D-Ball Sports, bringing you a product or insert spotlight. And in advance, guys, I'm going to go ahead and apologize. You're going to hear some background noise. It may sound like gunshots, but it is fireworks. I am recording this video during New Year's Eve. With that being said, Happy New Year's to you guys out there. Hoping 2022 is just as prosperous as 2021 was for you. Anyway, moving along, we've got a really cool insert set here. Now, we're going to go back to the time machine. We're going to go back to 1998. So we're going to go back 23, 24 years ago, and we're going to look at this insert set by Fleer Tradition. This is from the Series 1 98-99 Fleer Tradition. These are the Great Expectations insert set. Now, this Series 1, there was no Series 2. There were no rookies in this insert set because it was produced during the NBA lockout. And I'm not going to get too far into this set as a whole, but I'm going to just focus on this insert set here. So, yeah, guys, this insert set is just simply stunning. There's no words to describe it. I really think it's underrated in the hobby. It's a loaded set, 10 cards, loaded players. 6 of the 10 players are in the Hall of Fame. We'll review some of that here in a minute. But basically, these are randomly inserted at a rate of 1 out of 20 packs. So 1 out of every 20 packs you can expect to get this card here. So, you know, at the time it was not terribly tough, but it wasn't an easy pull. This 10 card set features players that represent the future of the NBA. The card fronts are bordered in gold holofoil with a matte background that's really got a nice look, nice textured kind of aged look to it. And then the player is embossed on the front. The theme is very similar to the back. As you can see the silhouette of the embossed player. The back has that kind of glossy matted finish, rather, as opposed to the front, which is a full-on matte. Really stunning card. The logo here is in Old English. Also, a gold holofoil look to it. A very small set, considerably challenging. It's 1 out of every 20 packs. So like I said, you can see about 1, maybe if you're lucky, 2 of these per box on average. So not tough, but you know, not an easy pull. So yeah, just really, guys, looking at the set here, again, like I said, it's a 10 card set. This is the first card in the set, Shareef Abdur-Rahim. These are the cards that I have in my set. Next in the set is Ray Allen. The third card in the set is Kobe Bryant. Fourth card is Tim Duncan, which I do have, but I just I wasn't able to find right now. Kevin Garnett's in the set. Grant Hill's in the set. We're looking at Allen Iverson right here. This is the Grant Hill card. Stephon Marbury, Keith Van Horn, and rounding it out is Antoine Walker. Small set in size, only 10 cards. What I find interesting about this set is the fact that it's not a very expensive set, so you can pick a lot of these cards up for a few dollars, with the exception of the Kobe Bryant. So for those set builders out there, who are on a budget, you can get a lot of these cards at a relatively inexpensive price. Really, just a few dollars, honestly. Now, for the graders out there, the individuals that like to grade cards, that's a bit of a different story. I'm going to kind of zoom in and highlight here on this card here. The problem with these cards is they're a little bit condition sensitive, in the sense to where there's a lot of chipping on these cards that you will see on the borders on the back. A little bit on the front, you'll notice it, but it's mostly on the back. So, you know, getting these in 9s and 10s are going to be very challenging. Also, as you can kind of see here, centering will probably be an issue. This one is not terribly bad, but if you look here on the right, there's a little less border on the right as opposed to the left. But typically these tend to be centered well, but the challenges that you'll have when you're buying these raw are going to be finding, you know, edges that don't have a lot of chipping, and corners that, you know, really aren't showing a lot of white. So yeah, you know, just to give you an idea on how rare some of the 9s and 10s are, a recent Ray Allen at a PSA 10 sold for about $189. Buy it now. Kobe Bryant PSA 9 sold for $177.50. That sold as an auction at eBay back on the 12th of this month. And then the Kevin Garnett PSA 10 sold, buy it now for $250. So just to give you an idea on the pop counts on those cards, the Ray Allen is a pop count of 1 at PSA 10, and the Kobe Bryant PSA 9 has a pop count of 18, and then the Kevin Garnett that I mentioned has a pop count of 1. So these cards in really great condition, 9s and 10s, are very hard to find. So they're going to come in a little bit of a higher premium than raw cards. If you're buying these raw, it's going to be very challenging to find these in really exceptional shape. In fact, probably a lot of the ones that are in that shape are already graded. So yeah, you know, guys, beautiful set. Fleer really did a great job. This was, you know, during an era where you had a lot of really crazy looking inserts and ultra rare, tough, hard to find parallels in inserts like this. So yeah, you know, it's a very underrated set. I would expect over time maybe this one to really pick up some steam, but who knows? You know, it all depends on what collectors deem, you know, aesthetically appealing and whatnot. So you can never tell with these things. But yeah, guys, feel free to drop a like. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. That is D-Ball Sports, DBALL space sports. There will be more content to follow. Again, Happy New Year. Wishing you guys a safe and prosperous 2022. I will have more content later down the road. Take care.